Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 4 of our Tomb of Horrors competition podcast extraordinaire, where our group of intrepid heroes are diving into the Tomb of Horrors. They've been forced to cooperate with each other through magical necklaces that will kill them if they don't obey, and they have been tasked with going into the dungeon and retrieving as much loot as possible for the evil Prince of Daggermark. Our intrepid heroes have journeyed a short distance into the dungeon. They found a false entryway, a hallway full of pits. They've harassed many sheep. And they have now they are working on deciphering a perceived puzzle around a mist-shrouded doorway that involves touching flashing colored gems, or so they think. That's what they're telling me, folks. I'm just the DM. I don't philosophize on these things. I just tell them what happens. Anyhow, the rest of the group is hanging halfway down a pit, and they're poking a hidden plug that they think is a secret door. Is the pit a secret door? Are the gems a mystery? Is it a puzzle to solve? Is it just mist that's going to dissolve their bones? We're going to find out tonight on Tomb of Horrors. As we last left our folks, again... Oops. You can see that our adventurers are deep into a tunnel that is now clogged. The retreat is now clogged by pits and sheep. There is a Welshman in the background who is cursing at the sheep lividly while Fred stares on. Meanwhile, a small entity inside Fred's pocket is deciding what to do.
Ginger will just hang out for right now.
Okay. Tim's cigarette smokes languidly in his hands as he watches down at the end of the hallway.
Tim continues to watch the group puzzle through the different things. I will delay for a moment.
Very good.
Classic Tim.
Yeah,
Classic
always
Tim.
helpful.
Clobber, you are hanging from a rope held by Lucky, I believe, and you are dangling 10 foot down in the pit, 10 feet, somewhere around there, and you're examining a square seam in the rock, 5 feet by 5 feet.
I do believe we were waiting for authority to come around and either hand me the crowbar or take my position.
Oh, that is probably true. So I think you're delaying, aren't you? That sounds like a definitive
No, I'll
delay.
get out of the hole and let Thordy climb down with a crowbar.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So you're able to scurry up out of the hole. There's a full round
Yeah,
action.
I'll go... Oh, okay. Then how about just pop over there behind Lucky?
Brave Sir Clobber.
At least he can see the hole or the door.
Yeah.
Welcome to the top of round 14. We have been exploring the dungeon for 1 minute and 24 seconds. Thordy, you have been delaying for Clobber to leave the hole. I believe it is now your initiative.
And once again, Clobber cannot see what I pointed out to him, so let's see if we can get in there, and I'll climb down the hole and take his place. And I think that's all I can really do.
I'm pretty sure I was able to see it. It's just that I can't get a grip on it.
Yeah.
You've got the crowbar.
Lucky is the one who can't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is true.
All right,
It's not there.
I don't know if I have an action by the time I get hung on the rope close to the plug.
Only if you have a speed of 40 feet or greater.
I happen to have a speed of 40 feet indeed.
Very good. Then you have
I'm
taken
a quick little dwarven
you
monk.
have taken a move action to climb 10 feet down the pit, and you now have a move or a move equivalent or standard action.
Well, I do have disable device. I don't know if that will help me with this plug. Is there some sort of lever handle small keypad. I don't know.
There
Something
is
that
no lever handle or key slot that you can see. It's simply a hairline seam in the rock that doesn't match up with its surrounding areas. 5 feet by 5 feet square, dead center of the pit to the west.
Okay,
Here.
so I
And-
will attempt to jam my crowbar into the seam and see if I can get it to move.
Very good. So, you begin jamming your crowbar into the seam. You're going to be working at it. You're going to be working at it a little while, sir.
I'm certain I will. It's all about the leverage.
Very good. So, it is now Tragul's turn.
Well, since it's always the last thing you try, and I've got OBY, OYB, and YBO, I'm going to try touching yellow, blue, orange.
Yellow, blue, orange, you say.
Yes. That will leave us OBY and OYB eventually.
Whenever what it is, it goes off from the end of the hallway, I'm glad I'm below the level of the floor. Just saying.
Repeat that.
Well, I'm
Repeat that
standing
one
behind
more
Tragul.
time now that I've got my notes in front of me.
Sorry, yep, we're going
Yellow,
to
blue, orange.
yellow, blue, orange.
When you press yellow, blue, orange, I'm going to show you the gate because it's important, right?
It's frustrating.
So the gate, they press yellow, blue, orange, and the mists actually disappear.
Oh,
Woohoo! Who's your hero, everybody?
I'm just glad you could reach the top one. I couldn't. I could hit buttons too if I could reach them.
well, shoot! Now you still got another move action after that.
Oh my, I'm not going to know what to do. I will.
Oh wait,
I
hold on a
will.
moment.
So now I try orange, blue, yellow.
Lucky drops the rope and runs over to see what's happening.
Okay, get down to. Anyway, I'm gonna show you while I fret with my cursor. There we go. A room is revealed.
Ziggy, don't tell anybody.
The cobblestone path continues into a room that is 30 feet deep.
I will bravely step into the room.
Oh god.
All right. So our intrepid friend Brad, he steps into the room, and he promptly disappears.
Oh,
What? I don't see him.
No, he's gone.
Go load the body, Ziggy.
There's no body apparently.
No, there was just he stepped, and as he passed through the threshold, it looks like his body just like you lost sight. Like there's a plane that obscures sight. It's like he became invisible slowly as he stepped through. Like his first half of him you couldn't see him, you only see the back half, and then when he went all the way through, he just completely disappeared.
Okay, so we can see the room from the outside. Right?
You can see the room, yeah. It's that 30-foot deep room, approximately 20 feet
Okay.
wide.
He's just not in there as far as we can tell.
He's just not in there as far as you can tell.
Okay, cool. Now we're on 6.
Brad, would you mind seeing me down in the private channel for a moment?
Yes.
Okay, can you find yourself on the map? You're actually on the map still. If you
Okay,
zoom
hang on a
out.
sec. Yeah, I'm
act-
gonna have to.
Yeah, if you zoom out, I don't want to queue to your spot because I don't want to give you your location. And I've
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
room
I-
description for you.
I see myself. Assuming that's me. So can I see them?
No. And the room that you're in looks nothing like the room that you saw through the archway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So right now I just see myself in a little round dot.
Okay. I should be able to fix that in a second.
Yeah, no rush.
There it is. You see a broken 8-foot-tall statue of a 4-armed gargoyle that squats here, alone in the dark. Its 3 remaining hands appear as if in a position of supplication or need. Do you have any sort of light source on?
I believe... boy, it's funny. I'm trying to remember. I think I am an elf with...
Low light vision, but do you have a light source?
Oh...
That is the question
right.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me see. I do believe I have where's my equipment? There we go. I believe I had either a lamp, bullseye lantern, and some oil. So
did you
if
have
I
it?
can't.
Did you have it lit, or are you working on getting that lit?
No, I will work on getting that lit.
That's what I thought. So I told you too much. I'm a bad GM. I told you too much, but you are sitting in the dark in a room it's dark.
And while I am in the dark pining for my sheep, I will take out my my bullseye lantern and try and get it lit.
Great. I'm going to leave you in your penalty box, and you will be able to hear the rest of their conversation on the podcast, if that's okay.
No, of course, absolutely.
Right. It's only fair, right? So
absolutely. I'm good with it.
Yep. I will see you on your turn.
All right.
A rope.
So I'm back.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hey.
Brad's in timeout.
Was he
It's about frickin' time.
I will let you know when he gets to come back. It is Ziggy's turn.
Well, I'm going to take a rope out of my backpack and then throw one end of it through the portal while holding on to the other end.
Okay. It appears to sail into the room and unfurl in a languid way and fall upon the floor, with you holding the other end of it.
There we
Still
go.
visible.
Oh yeah, I can see the rope.
Yeah, you can still see the rope. It's laying.
What the hell?
Like how long is your rope?
Standard length of a hemp rope.
50 feet.
50 feet?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Just long enough to hang himself with?
There's your rope, bro. It's laying there. You've got
That's
a hold.
exactly what it looks like.
It is. You've got a hold of the end. There you go. Good job.
Nicely done.
What I know. What do you do now?
I give part of it a little tug, just a little bit,
Okay. You see.
as if to say, Brad, grab the other end.
Well, the
You're not
Put a
rope,
supposed
note on the end of it.
the rope moves when you pull it, but it does not. It no one else is pulling on it. It's just you. You can see it move all the way down the length of the rope.
I'll wait until a fish makes my bobber
Okay.
go.
You guys hear Dan yelling down. Well, Fred does particularly, and he's like, is there any wood in there? We could cover up some of these holes in the floor if you really do want the sheep in there. I mean, you are paying me. But I got no wood out here. I could try maybe, I don't know. If I had an axe. Does anyone have an axe? Anyone? Hello?
Oh, Hammer Axe ran away. He was our axe.
Smartest
it's,
tool in the shed.
I do not have an axe, but I will carry some of the sheep across the pits, and you can take whichever ones I don't carry.
Okay, I'll hold them there. I can carry 3 sheep. It's not that hard once you practice. Anyway,
Nicely.
Fred, your turn, sir.
Alright, well, go over and pick up sheep or two if I can.
All right, that sounds like a combat maneuver roll.
All right.
If you die from sheep, it's gonna be glorious.
I've heard of people dying in their sheep.
Oh.
Well, it's funny you say it because, if he picks up 2 sheep, that's fine, but if he picks up a third, he'll be 3 sheep to the wind.
To the wind? Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
All right, so you successfully grab a sheep.
Moving right on.
It is squirming and baaing horribly, but you're holding it.
All right.
And I believe that's you.
Oh, Talia and Pippi.
So now it's Talia and Pippi's turn. Talia's like, I don't know, maybe if you just come along, Pippi. What do you think? Like, maybe we need to do something with his face on the wall to make Tregul come back. And she walks up here and readies an action. And then Pippi follows.
Don't do it, Talia.
And Talia's like, all right, Pippi, I want you to be on guard. If anything happens, take care of it. And she's like, I think what we need to do is... And she thrusts her hand into the devil's mouth. And when she does, like, her hand, like, goes black, and she, like, looks at it, and she freaks, like, she starts to make a freak-out face, and, like, her arm falls apart as the rest of her begins to turn black, and she all just kind of disintegrates into nothing.
Ooh.
I told you not to
Pippi,
do
no!
And Pippi's like, Talia, no! And then she slips on Talia and also bites it.
Oh.
Is that Thanos' face there?
It might be Thanos' face. It was pretty horrible.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. For those of you who
Goodbye.
haven't seen, Avengers Infinity War, we're sorry, not sorry. Moving on to Lucky.
Endgame's coming out soon, so...
Yeah, Endgame's coming out
no
too
excuses.
soon. Yeah, no excuses. You're just not on your game. Lucky, you're holding a rope still.
I holler down to Thordy and say, hey, they found the way in. Come on up. Let's go do something.
The devil face.
I am doing something. I am opening this damn door.
Hurry up.
Don't you remember the poem said there's a door in the pit or something?
There's no door in that pit. I looked all over and couldn't find one.
Here, come down the rope. I will show it to you. Up
I'm
close.
holding the rope though. I can't come down the rope, right?
Well, that's a good thing then. Don't let go of the rope.
Okay.
I can hold the rope.
Don't do it.
I'll just hold. I've already been down there. I haven't seen it. It's not there. I'm just going to stay here and hold the rope.
Very good, sir.
I'm done.
I'm assuming Ginger's just chilling?
Yep. Delay.
Villain.
Tim.
Tim walks over to the opening, gazes through there. So we can see the rope, correct?
Yes, you can see the rope laying on the floor. Ziggy is still holding it.
I will step through.
Okay. You step through. Whoa, crazy. In a flash, you disappear.
Damn, that scared me. Sorry.
I know, good.
Okay.
Why is it when he says in a flash you disappear? Why does that bother me?
It's more like the same as the other. He just went invisible as he walked through.
No, me and Tim, we had this like, you guys didn't hear it, but before he walked through, we locked eyes, and it was totally this non-verbal agreement of you're gonna pull that rope, right?
Well, I think Tim, you've got a light source, right?
Yes.
Okay, meet me down.
A ever-burning torch.
Okay, you need to go meet me in the penalty box.
Okay.
Hi, Brad. We have company. So, you are in a 15 by or 10 by 20 foot room. There is a statue of a gargoyle in here, with one arm missing.
And my smoking friend Tim.
Yeah, step through and I
Yep,
take a drag.
he's got an ever-burning torch.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, we're not dead. High five.
So yeah, there's a broken 8-foot tall statue of a 4-armed gargoyle that squats here, alone in the dark. It's illuminated by Tim's ever-burning torch. Its 3 remaining hands appear if in a position of supplication or need. You have a move action available to you, I believe.
I don't think I think I've got
No, it's actually Tim does remaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, is the recording able to hear this without Ghost down here?
Yes. The only thing Ghost does is put sound up there, but what they're saying won't be on the recording. It's only wherever I am.
Okay, just making sure.
So.
Okay. I look at Trey, and I look at the gargoyle, and I begin to. Hold on.
Hope you got more than a cigarette, Tim.
Sorry, what'd you say?
How do you whisper again?
/GM?
GM?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
/W space GM.
Okay.
Just typing you a short message back.
Okay.
And that is the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right, Brad, I'll be back down for your turn. You two have fun.
All right.
And we're back. Brad gets to stay. Derek has to stay. I'll let you know when they can come back. So, we have moved on here. It is now Clobber's turn.
I'm going to wait to see if Authority is able to do anything, because us dwarven brethren need to stick together.
Okay, we're going to put you on delay, and it's Authority's turn.
I'm working on the plug.
You are working on the plug. It is the top of round 15.
Is it moving at all?
It is a little bit. You're making progress. It is difficult work.
Okay, well, no dwarf is concerned about difficult work. I'll
Exactly.
tell you.
I mean, you just got to buckle down, right?
I mean, it's stone, so I can figure it out.
Okay.
You can do it. There,
It is now Tragel's turn.
He's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's.
I gotta go down and
he's-
see. I gotta go down and talk to him in the
Yeah.
penalty box. I'll be right back.
Once again, well, it's cool that he can talk to him a second time.
I know, like,
Yeah.
I want to let them know that I haven't truly forgotten about them, basically, you know.
You just have
And I'm back.
Okay.
So it's Tragel's turn.
I'm familiar with statuey things. I really, really hate constructs. So, but this does not appear to be a construct. I'm trying to think. Do we see any other doors here right now, Aaron?
No.
So basically, it's
actually, yeah. There's a like a crawl space in front of Tim.
there is. Okay, you mean continuing? So where did we pop in from on this map?
Where you and Tim are standing.
Okay, so we came in from
Nowhere.
from there. Oh, we literally just popped here.
Yeah. You step through, and as you step through, like you saw part of you start to disappear, but it happened so quick you couldn't stop. And as soon as your head was through, you saw yourself emerging into this room, but you turn around, there's a blank wall. It's a different looking room entirely.
Well,
Smaller.
Tim, I am a firm believer in that you should never leave a statue alone.
All right.
So I am going to come up. Oh.
You also notice something, Tragul, something Tim noticed on his turn as well.
Oh.
There is a broken arm. The fourth broken arm is lying on the floor, kind of behind the statue.
Ooh.
Yep.
Is it on a plinth or is it just on the ground?
No, it's like it broke off and rolled there.
Oh no, I meant the gargoyle.
Statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it is.
If it's on a plinth, you gotta investigate. So I will step up. Well, but just in I'm gonna protect me, Tim.
Protect me, Tim.
Yeah, actually, wait. That's probably a really stupid thing to say to Tim.
I've got your back. I've got your back.
I'm gonna go up and start searching. The gargoyle, the statue.
Okay.
The plinth and everything around, and see if there's anything of interest.
You spend your action percepting, and you don't see anything too out of ordinary, but you do notice that there are concavities in the palms of each upturned palm of the statue. They're roughly about an inch in diameter. They're like recesses. It does not look natural.
Okay. So it looked like it would hold like gems or water, or is it perfectly like gem?
Probably exactly that. Yeah, gems. It's about the right size.
Okay.
Yep.
And nothing that I detect in the in the plinth or anywhere else.
Nope.
I don't find any
That's
of the
the
gems.
only thing out of ordinary. You can see that there's also a concavity in the arm that broke off. It matches its three brethren.
Can I grab that other arm?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab it and say, "Hey, Tim, catch!" And I'll toss it towards Tim.
When you picked up that other arm, you heard something go plink.
Ooh. Do I see anything that went plink?
Absolutely nothing at all.
So I know roughly where the arm was.
Yes.
I don't have any see invisibility stuff, I don't think, or anything. So can I feel around in the general area where I heard the plinking?
You can next round.
Yep. Okay. That'll be good. And I'm still going to try and toss the arm to Tim.
Fair enough. I'm good with
Just see if he'll even catch it.
All right, I'll be right back.
So
End of a post and see what happens.
Ziggy! How's
Stick
it
it
going?
in halfway.
Oh my gosh. So. Okay, so things are happening. Not sure I like what I'm seeing. People disappearing, but inanimate objects staying. However, authority is checking on something down in that pit, making the commotion. So I'm going to keep a hold of the rope. Got a little bit to go, but I'm going to float on down to Thordy, and if I see him messing with the crowbar, I'm going to try and give him a hand. Maybe we can get this thing out.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Oh yeah, so I can move my character now.
Yeah.
How deep were these holes?
They're 30 feet deep pits.
30, I heard.
Gotcha. So your rope is now out of the room. Just about.
So the rope is whole when he pulls it out of the room?
Is it all the way out of the room? 'Cause how far down is Thordy?
10 feet.
He's 10 feet.
Oh, only 10 feet. Okay.
So that was really a 20-foot move for me. And then my other... Yeah, so there's still several feet in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm helping him with the crowbar, or pulling on him, tugging that away, helping in any way I can to see if we can't move this
Quit
plug a
pulling
little
on the
faster.
beard. Don't pull on the beard. Stop pulling on the beard.
Yeah, so it's basically like that. All right. You are assisting.
Yes.
All right. Meanwhile, our intrepid Welsh drover, he grabs a sheep, and then he begins wading into the dungeon.
I see you put the sheep halfway in the door and pull it out. See what happens. Because sheep's is long.
Watch out for these trips, Dan. I would hate to see you stumble in one.
There, I was dragging our little marker of the cave opening along with me. It was kind of driving me batty. There we go. But yeah, Dan's got a sheep. He moves 15 feet in, wading through the other sheep, which is kind of difficult. Looks kind of difficult. And he says, I'm a-coming, have your patience. And it's Fred's turn.
Alright, I will attempt to continue to carry my sheep.
It's going
If I need
nowhere.
that.
It's going nowhere. Where are you moving it to?
Alright, so I have, what, half movement speed?
Yeah.
On one. Alright. 20 feet to right there.
Very good. Lucky. Oh, rope holder you.
Is there any way I can help or aid or just hold the rope? Is there anything that I can tie it off on?
There's a face at the other end of the...
Oh yeah, true. I could stick it in the mouth, gaping maw.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Or is Thordy standing on something, or is he just dangling for the rope and prying on whatever he's prying on?
Thordy's hanging off the rope that you've got a hold of and prying.
So I need to hold the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding the rope. I'm
Bummer.
gonna hurry
If
up.
there's enough rope, I'll help.
I got plenty of rope. Not
Sure,
as easy.
I'll get a hold of it too, just in case Lucky gets tired.
I'm likely to get fatigued. This is not my bit here. Is holding ropes.
We're going to have the cojones to come and join us.
I'm back. I am so back. And what were you guys up to over here?
Talking.
Currently Tim's turn.
Okay.
As Brad checks out this, Trey Goals checks out the statue, and yeah.
All right.
I'm keeping a close eye on Tim there.
I thought you were taking a close eye on the statue.
Well, while I'm searching, I'm trying to keep an eye on Tim.
Yeah, I
Ever enigmatic Tim.
just stand there and kind of watch
Smoke.
what Trey's doing. Smoke a cigarette.
Did you catch the arm when I tossed it at you?
No, I got my hands like kind of together, and I'm just kind of like working my fingers. Kind of pulling the, just watching.
Yeah. All right.
Drag out the cigarette every once in a while.
Okay.
I'm not.
I didn't actually expect you to catch the arm, but I thought I'd give it a shot.
Right.
Okay. Well, I will. You do that. You just kind of. You're the supervisor. You're supervising.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move on to Clobber then. You gentlemen continue.
Okay.
Very well be.
And I'm back.
They're in cahoots. Oh,
They
he's not a
probably
cahoot.
are. It's
They're cahootinizing.
It's cahootinizing all over there. So it's Clobber's turn. What are you up to, man?
I'm holding onto the rope and shouting to Thordy, hey, if there's something I can do to help, let me know. We've got more rope. If you can wiggle that out enough, we can maybe tie it off and get more hands.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm doing what I can.
That's pretty much it. I'm not going through that doorway.
Not until one of them comes back.
It is round 16 and it is Thordy's turn.
I'm still working the plug out of the hole. Is it moving some more? Like, is it obvious to people that there is now a plug here?
Yep. Absolutely obvious there's a plug here.
Good question.
Yes, absolutely obvious there's a plug here now.
Look,
See, Lucky.
What's
Oh,
that?
good. Hey, I can see it.
Yes, Lucky can see it.
Yeah.
I wasn't lying to you.
He wasn't lying at all.
Oh, I believe you. I always believed you.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on to trade goal. I'll be back.
Well, you're gonna love this, but I think you gotta go back to the penalty.
Tragle, your turn.
He's checking on his kitties.
He's checking on his kitties. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess he's delaying then. I will be back after Ziggy. And
after
Tragle's
Going back to them, so
and Tragle's delaying. Anyway, Ziggy, your turn.
Yeah, sure he is game master. He's not tricking me.
He's delaying forever.
yeah, he's in.
Okay, I am now going to tie the rope around what is exposed to the plug. Try and get more hands on it. Not the rope that I'm holding on to. I'll let that dangle for a second and tie the other rope. Or no, Thordy's on that rope. Yeah, no, I'll tie the one that I have.
Okay. You rig out a roping situation to assist him.
Yeah. I tell everyone, go ahead, pull on the long boy over here.
Grab the other rope. Pull the thing. And that other thing.
If I'm still on delay, I'll go pull on the rope.
Don't pull on my beard.
Okay. Clobber, you pull on the rope. What I need you all to do now, because you've all taken some action.
For Torak's sake, don't let me fall in the pit.
And that's my whole turn there, Aaron.
Okay. So, Clobber, Ziggy, I want you to both make either disable device checks or dexterity checks. Clobber and Ziggy, I'd like you to either make disable device checks or dexterity checks to assist in Thordy's disabling of the trap.
All right, I will do that. Let's see. Bracket. R.
Well, I don't have disabled device trained. But how about
I can do that, but I'm holding the rope, so I can just leave it. Else can go
you
down.
said a dex check, right?
Dex check. Very good. Can I get a dex or disable device from...
Yeah, I erased my little shortcut thing that I have on my whiteboard behind me. It's what? Bracket R 1d20?
Bracket.
How do you...
If
Oh,
you just
I'm
do
sorry. Slash R.
Space 1d20 plus
1d20.
whatever.
There we go.
There you go.
Brackets work as well.
Did you need to roll from me as well, Aaron? 30?
I need Thordy to make a disable device check, and you can take a +4 bonus from them assisting.
22 with the +4 bonus.
Yeah. So you do everything you can do, and you guys do not get the... you do not get it out.
Well, I'd like to still continue working. I think I can do better than that.
Okay,
I
I'm with you on
agree.
that.
It's coming. We just have to be a little patient.
One other one.
And we're back.
I
And I'm
think,
back.
and he's back.
Your turn, Trevor. How are the kitties?
The kitties are 3/4 in, so I will get on my hands and knees and search for whatever made that plinking sound as I moved the dismembered arm.
Very good. You search all around the floor, but you do not find anything.
Damn.
And then you spend your entire turn doing so.
Yeah, no. If I heard it, I know it's there. I'm gonna keep looking.
Actually, I guess you
Tim!
get 2 chops.
Pardon?
No, you spend all turn looking and you don't find it.
Tim, there's something down here on the floor. You gotta come and give me a hand. It's probably a really valuable gem.
So meanwhile, our friend Dan the drover, he picks up a second sheep, and he moves here, carrying a sheep over each shoulder.
What a man.
Uh-huh. And then it is Fred's turn.
I'll continue to carry my one sheep. I'm not nearly that cool.
Fred, are you flying?
I am flying, yeah.
So your movement speed, half your movement speed should be 30 then.
Overland flight is different than fly. It makes your move free.
Okay.
There you go. Lucky, our favorite friend holding the rope.
Am I the only one holding the rope now, or is somebody holding out that's capable of holding it if I let go?
No, I'm holding a different rope.
Oh. All right. I guess I keep holding reluctantly because I'd love to go down and disable the device. But
Keep holding.
Well, if
Well,
you start
we
pulling
can-
on your rope,
We can switch if you think you can do better. That's fine with me.
I'm not sure about that, but I gotta.
It's an elf.
Tim, it is your turn, sir.
Tim, yeah, okay. He continues to, he was just finishing telling Trey, that he should continue checking out the ghoul because elves are so skilled at delicate work like that, and
Right?
continues to, just, smoke a cigarette there, and yeah.
Huh? You hear me? Get my nose run. Wheezing too, yeah.
All right. All right, so that's what I do. Just kind of encourage him to not give up, and yeah.
And as a free action, I'll say, it'd go a lot easier with you down here too, Tim.
All right.
Here, Timmy.
Yeah, I hear you. Keep working at it.
My God.
I think you both have whispers inbox from me now.
If you don't, if you don't get it, I'll help you, or we'll just check this other tunnel out.
Brad, just
Yep.
use bracket, die roll, bracket. Square brackets. Surround your
Yep,
die
okay.
roll with no flash R. Just surround your die roll with square brackets.
Well, all right, that didn't work.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
So, Aaron, I would probably actually be kind of more here, I think, since I was searching where you said the arm was in the back end.
Okay. Lots of typing here, folks. Sorry. Okay. So Tim is standing there right now, smoking, as he has been from the beginning, and I'll be back with Trey Ghoul after it is his turn. Very good. I'll be back when it is Thordy's turn. When it is Trey Ghoul's turn again.
Like go through a black hole, or
Yeah.
You're not the leap of faith kind of guy.
I know I'm a dwarf.
He doesn't leap anywhere.
Called a stone cold logic. It's stone cold.
I am back, ladies and gentlemen. It is round 17, and it is Thordy's turn.
We will continue to work the plug.
That is the consensus of the group on this side of the abyss. So,
All right.
Thordy, Ziggy, Clobber, and Lucky. We're all gonna keep plugging away, if you will.
Unplugging away.
Plug it away.
Yeah.
All right. So Thordy, that's Thordy, Ziggy, Clobber, and that's pretty much everyone out here besides Fred. All right.
Fred is
Dan.
playing with sheep. Looking a little sheepish to me.
Come on, Fred, just throw a sheep at the plug. Maybe.
Trey Ghoul, it is your turn.
Can I tell if the arm looks like it was broken off or cut off or just kind of eventually fell off?
No, not really.
Well, I did distinctly hear a sound when I picked up that arm, right?
Yes. Something hit the floor, but haven't found it.
Okay, I'm going to keep searching for whatever I found. Whatever. Actually, wait a minute though. Before I do that, I'm going to tap myself with a wand. And then I am going to... and keep searching.
Okay.
And you can get... You're rolling my perceptions, right, Aaron?
Absolutely am.
Yep. So you can see
and
what
I got
my...
your bonus now, too.
Okay, yep.
So,
Yep.
After doing that, you find your hand closes on what is absolutely a gem the size of a small ball.
Fabulous. That's probably basically...
What?
Maybe not that big. It's the gem. It's a big gem, though.
Yeah. Looks like about the size that would have fit the holes in the hand, I would assume.
Probably.
The impressions. Yep. I'll get up and say, Tim, I found it! I found it!
That is your turn.
If it's supposed to have specs and it doesn't.
That's right.
Well,
We had a
what has specs?
Apparently mushrooms. You were talking about that.
No, just rooms in general, not mushrooms.
Usually you get specks of dust.
yes.
So Dan the Drover is like, oh, if I didn't have to straddle a pit, I could carry a third. And he makes his way
He's
across with his 2 sheep. No, he's just a professional sheep handler. And he's paid well.
And the other ones run far away.
They probably do now, yeah. And
Well, he's
Fred's
flocking
turn.
in instead of flocking off.
Ah.
But
He can,
I'm
he can
sorry.
back a hold of him. I have faith.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone accidentally fell in with all the commotion of a person picking up sheep.
Oh yeah.
No, 2 of them died.
Yeah.
There's a couple hopeless sheep there. All right.
They didn't necessarily die. They might be down there making sad noises.
Right.
Yeah, maybe the one's a mountain goat and it just hopped down the wall.
Yeah.
The one sheep right in the middle takes off its clothes and it's actually a wolf.
Right.
All this time.
Oh, how'd you know? Hey, Fred, it's your turn. You got a sheep in your hand.
All right.
All
I
right.
heard something about someone disappearing down here. Would a sheep help in any way? I brought one with me.
Yes, put the sheep halfway in the door and see what happens. Pull it back out.
All right.
Be careful not to put your hands in where the sheep is. Let us see if we can pull the sheep back through the door.
Lucky.
Or potentially tie a rope around the sheep.
Lucky's holding a rope. Ginger's on delay.
Yes.
And we're back to Tim in the other room.
And off he goes.
So, it's funny you should say that.
So,
Tim, it's your turn.
check if the arm's hollow.
Okay. I begin to bend down to check the arm to see if it's hollow.
Over here, hey? Or are you talking about over here?
Um,
Oh, you're talking about the arm at your feet that he threw.
Yeah, that I threw you, yep.
I understood. Your game master's on the same page with you. Yeah, so you bend down to check it, Tim. And as Tim does so, he lurches up like something has him by the legs, and he disappears.
what?
So Aaron, just remember, I was taking out my bullseye lantern and lighting it. So
Very good.
because everybody the whole thing just vanished on me. So not a big deal right now.
I will fix that. I am fixing your light right now.
That's all right.
Bullseye Lantern has a front radius of how much?
I don't remember. It's farther. I remember that was the point of getting the.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
It's probably. I can do it.
I got it here. 60-foot cone. Out to 120 foot. So Bullseye Lantern provides normal light in a 60-foot cone and increases the light level by 1 step in the area beyond that out to 120 feet. So with my dim light vision, I should have pretty good sight at this point. In front of me.
Excuse me.
Tim, where'd you go, Tim?
Is that working for you, Tragul, now?
I now see less
You see less.
than what I did before. I can't even see all of me.
That's funny. Okay, so I gave you 120 or 60 foot, 120 foot. Oh, I see. No, I need to do this. I reduced your sight by to just 30%. That's epic. No, what I wanted to do is do this. I think.
It's slightly better.
There you go. See,
We're getting there. because I can see to the wall now, I think.
yeah,
so.
do you see it? Like it's just illuminating your bullseye lantern. I think I need to widen that a little bit.
Yeah, I think you should, because I've got, it's very, very narrow right at the front of me.
That
Okay,
looks better.
Yeah, I can now, at the far end, is each square 10?
Each square is 5.
So right now, at the extent of it, I have only 10 feet of vision.
Right, but there's a wall there.
Because of the wall. Okay, I just wanted to check.
It's working. You're emulating a bullseye lantern.
That's perfect.
You have to use your token rotating tool to emanate facing now, though.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I
so
know
if you
how to
click
do
on your
that.
token,
Oh yeah, there we go. I got
that
it.
little
Yep.
handle on top. Yep. That lets you rotate
I got
and pan left
She's
and right.
working lovely.
Yeah. Enjoy that.
Oh, this is Tim. Come back! I really want you back. Not, or at least your ever-burning torch.
Yeah. So so like I said, Tim disappeared.
All right. Nobody else has come through, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, that was Tim's turn, so
Yep. I will be back later.
sounds good.
Hey, Derek, because of what happened, I've got you kind of off the map. Is that okay with you? I mean...
That's fine.
Okay.
Just let me know what happens.
Just know I know where you are, and I know where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
Well, this is getting more interesting all the time, Derek.
Ooh, yeah,
Top of round 18.
Thank you.
As I left their channel, the last thing they said is, well, this is just getting more interesting by the minute. It is now Thordy's turn.
They must be tuning into our we're saying in here.
You're working on some things, right, Thordy?
Yeah, we're still trying to get
And
this plug out of the hole.
so is Ziggy. And so
Pretty
is
much
Clobber.
everybody but Fred.
And it's Tragul's turn. Amazing.
Bye.
That Tragul is still alive is a good thing.
2x4s and stuff, but I'm gonna do some felt
Yeah.
and maybe trim it out with some nicer wood.
I'm
Cool.
back. It's actually
Wow.
Tragul's turn already, yeah?
It's Tragul's turn already. All right, I am going to. I'm yelling out for Tim. Tim, where are you, Tim? Do I get any responses?
I do not believe you do.
All right, so I've got an invisible gem in my hand, right?
That would seem to be the gist of it.
All right, I'm going to put it into my pocket. I'm going to feel around on the indentations on one of the other arms and see if there is another gem in those.
They are empty.
They're empty. Okay, so I probably still have a move left. Because I would imagine feeling for the gems would be my standard, right?
Yes, you'd have a move left.
All right, so I'm going to go to here. And it looks like that's... and when is the wall in front of me now solid?
Yes.
Damn. All right, that's...
And that's the direction it looked like Tragul got... Or that looked like... sure, Tim got pulled.
Tim.
Yeah, but you can see down this hallway over here.
Yeah. All right, so I think I still have a little bit of movement left, so I'm going to go to here and then... Oh, let's see if I can do this. Nope. I got to move back for a minute to get my token. No, come on.
You want to rotate? You want to rotate?
Right. Yeah, but when I do, I'm grabbing my character.
I got you.
There
boss.
you go. Thank you. Perfect.
So, yeah, it's ending in what looks like a black spot. Like right here. It's like the tunnel is 5 foot, like 5 foot by 5 foot square that you're kind of going through, right?
Yeah.
And at the end there, it ends in a wall, but in the middle of the wall is a black circle, like 3 feet in diameter.
Well, I think I don't really have much movement left, so I think that's probably the end of me.
That is probably the end of you as well. So I am going to be back with you in a bit.
All right.
Oh, mine makes a lot more than I do, so I take her money for the girlfriend.
Oh!
This is being recorded, you understand.
I'm back, and
Yeah, go for it.
I'm back, and I did get that on recording, sir. You are so in trouble. Anyhow,
Plausible deniability.
Anyhow, it is Dan the Drover's turn. You guys remember
Drover,
Dan,
Red
about
Rover.
6'2", buff,
Eyes of blue.
carrying 2 sheep.
Gonna fall into the one hole we didn't find.
Right. All right, that's Dan's turn. And Fred.
All right, well, help me tie this thing up, and we will do the rope thing.
Oh.
I think the rest of us are kind of tied up as it is.
Yeah, we're all kind of using rope to work on a plug, so...
Yeah, you should just dip.
Just hold it.
Yeah, dip it in and take it out. See what happens.
Grab it by the ears.
Is that what they call sheep dip?
Sheep dip.
Oh, never mind.
I got it. I'm saving my laughter for later.
Oh, there's more coming, so I can just throw the first one in and do something with the second one.
Yeah.
Well, no. We already know what happens when things go all the way in. They don't come back out.
At least Tragul and Tim would have company.
Just put half of one in.
Bad company.
Oh my god. Till the day I die.
I'm glad that joke's not getting old.
Okay, so what do you do, Fred? I think you got a move or standard left.
I just move. I have to do the CMB, I suppose.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good. Your sheep gets loose.
Oh, the 17.
Oh. Okay, you're right.
+5 to
Plus
maintain.
5 to
Yeah.
maintain. You're right. Duh. No, you got it. Okay, it's Lucky's turn. Lucky's holding the rope. Ginger's on delay. Back to my friend Tim. Tim has mysteriously left the initiative order, yet he's still going.
You know, we noticed that, but we didn't want to metagame. I think he's just super delayed.
Right.
Just like us. Oh. I
All
think
right,
he's back.
Tim, I'm back. You know where you are, right?
Yes, I know where I am. I think still in the same spot I was.
Metaphorically, yes.
Okay.
Brad has moved.
Brad has moved.
Yeah, actually, I can do something for you. Ooh, no, I can't. Ooh, yes, I can.
I can head out of the room for a minute if you need, Aaron.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay. Basically, I'm just going to, you know, just kind of be careful. Kind of explore my surroundings. Not really sure where I am, and make sure that I've got a good grasp of things.
I can fix this, man. Here. That's how the room's laid out.
Okay.
And you are actually here. You're actually here. Okay. That is a standard action. Oh, it's probably moving a standard. Okay.
Nope. It's a standard.
Okay. But you had to get it out, right?
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh yeah, getting it out. Yeah. Okay, then yeah, that's what I do this round.
Okay. That's cool. Brad, your display didn't change at all, right?
Nope. I still
Cool.
see exactly the same thing. I've got to go run and let a cat in, though. That should take 20 seconds.
No big deal.
Okay.
Oh, dude,
All
I lost.
right. I'll be right back with you. Top of round 19, folks.
Oh, real quick, before I forget, what do you call a breakdancing sheep? Bun wool. Yeah. Okay, continue.
Ow.
That's
Please tell me he's dangling from a rope.
No, I am, sadly, and he's holding it.
Ah.
Thordy, you're up.
Yeah,
You are up, Thordy. What would you
I'm
like to
doing the plug removal.
You are. You do the plug removal. Ziggy does the plug removal. Clobber is
Assisting.
It goes back to Tragul.
Bye.
We miss you. Not really.
We do.
I know you do. All right. Has he come back from Kitty?
No.
No. Very good.
Oh, there he is. There he
He's
is.
back now, though.
Yep.
All right. What would you like to do, sir?
I think hang on a sec. I got to move again.
Did you let me see the map? Because I'm all black again.
I think he pulled us. I
Only-
think he pinged.
Only on your
'Cause
turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, all right. So I have a blackness in front of me, huh?
You do.
And as I go up to it, it
does not illuminate.
Criminy. Ay. I am going to. Let's see. What each one of the squares is. Oh, something funky happened for me, Aaron. There we go. Okay, I'm back. How much is each one of the squares again?
5 feet.
That's 5, 10, 15.
These
I'd
are
like to
too
go
high.
back
Wow.
and get the gargoyle arm from where I
They're good for punishment.
threw it to Tim, and I'm going to I want to go back, grab the arm, and come back to roughly where I am. I'm not entirely sure how much my movement would be. So let's see. We would have. Let's see. I was.
I think basically you can move over and pick up the arm this turn.
All right, I will go back and pick up the arms. So I think I'm back roughly. Yeah.
And which way do you want to face?
I want to keep an eye on that thing.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the gargoyle.
Perfect. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
Down.
No.
I am
Day
back.
6.
Day 6.
Thank you.
Send beer.
Oh.
You should never leave this room alone. I'm telling you that.
The best part is when I leave.
It's getting so bad, everyone's thinking about jumping into the other room
Well, the
just to
best-
get away from this conversation.
The best part is when I leave your room. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't. The recording doesn't hear what you guys are saying, but when we come back, we hear the damnedest things.
Oh, trust me, it's for the best. We were discussing earlier how we wish that the recording was hearing what we were saying, but now I think we're all in consensus. It's for the best.
It's for the best that it doesn't.
We never speak of
we
these
have,
things
we
again.
have a
Very
geek fest
good.
going on over here.
Well,
We're
Dan's
talking
like,
about speckless.
I got your sheep. Where do you want them? Do I let them go? Fred, give me some direction here.
Just tie them up and hold them for a moment.
Tie them up? Like with your friend's rope?
No,
There we
Dan,
go.
Dan, just do me a favor real quick, please. Will you just... we have 2 friends down that other hallway through that archway there. Can you just step through for a second, tell them that we're okay, and then come back? We can deal with the sheep in a minute.
Just poke your head around the corner.
Okay, but do you want me to lead the sheep here or take them with me?
Take them with you.
There's 2 sheep
Dan,
just like bucking
Dan,
around.
do not do that, Dan. Just stay here, and you can use my rope. I hand him a rope.
Oh, very good. All right, I will begin tying them then. Lucky, you're holding a rope like a champ for rounds now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Ginger
He
is
is awesome.
still on delay, and it's time for the terrible Tim. I mean, Tenacious Tim or something.
Turn order, Tim.
Turn order Tim. he's tall toothed Tim. I don't know. I'm going away now. All right, Tim.
Oh, Tim's been exploring his surroundings carefully.
He has at that.
And I will. Can you?
Do you want me to step off for a minute, Aaron?
Oh no.
Will that make things easier?
That's up to Derek.
I mean, if you don't want him to know where I am, I mean, if you want to
He
keep that a
can't
surprise.
see you. Can you see him?
No, I know, but if he ever ends up here, you know what I mean. You don't want to.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's up to you though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy to take my headphones off and just somebody send me a quick message when to pop back on.
I'd be happy to keep all these piles of gold to myself.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just keep it like this.
Okay.
Okay.
The map's correct though. What I'm
The
looking at right
map
now.
is absolutely correct.
Okay. Then I enact, you know, the ability that I was telling you about.
Sure. So that would require an attack roll, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yep. And then the difficulty is, let's see here, not very high. Okay, so I will do that for you. One. Mm-hmm. And this is, this would be sneak attack. Attack, right? For this situation?
Yeah.
All right, here. What is it? 1 die 20. Trying to make sure I do this right because I'm only using 1 attack. Okay. So since this is a full round action, do I get both attacks, or how would that work with a sneak? Do you get both attacks and a sneak attack?
No.
No, it's just the one. It's a one attack,
It's
right?
one attack is a full round action, yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right. There. Just one more. Okay. There it is. Proud.
Alright. So, alright. Oof. Well, let me check the result.
Okay.
And does this affect your visibility?
Yeah, this is just normal.
Okay.
The ability isn't greater.
Right.
That's way too expensive for a
That's
ninth
super
level character.
expensive, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I need to do.
Trago, what is your armor class?
You're gonna have to give me a moment. I put most of my stuff into my iPad because I could never really get this thing to work properly.
That's fine.
So give me 1 second.
No problem. A whole new world.
Right? Are you being whistling nonchalantly?
So,
All right. Let's see. Come on, damn it.
the suspense is killing me.
Yeah, just give me a moment here. I don't think I like Tim anymore.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The GM just asks you what your armor class is on Tim's turn. That's not necessarily incriminating. I mean, it's not illegal for the GM to ask questions.
Alright, I'm trying to load it up right now.
Oh, we are finding out at the speed of Apple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Please wait while Hero Lab loads the portfolio. This may take 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Where am I? God, it's been so long since I've done any of this. All right. So since I no longer trust my fellow compatriot,
Oh, that's funny. I'm putting sound effects in their channel. That doesn't work out so well. That's funny. I'm putting sound effects in their channel. That's not working out so well.
yeah. Did you? I just whispered you my AC.
Okay. So you see Tim come visible with a weapon in hand, and he stabs at you, but yeah, it probably still misses your flat-footed AC.
All right.
Because I'm assuming what you whispered to me wasn't your flat-footed AC.
No, but I can get it to you in a moment. Where the? God. Too much scotch already tonight.
Oh, tape?
What?
Right, I'm on play. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and I don't. Let's see.
Unless you have a dex of like, yeah, no.
My dex is way high.
Yeah, it does not. It does not hit your flat-footed AC. So basically,
Okay.
Trago becomes visible and beside you, dagger in hand. and attempts to stab you, but you do see him at the last minute and dodge out of the way.
And then I'm like, oh crap, you're not what I thought you were.
Tim, what the frack are you doing?
I'm sorry. Buddy, I'm sorry. I thought that gargoyle had come to life. There's a trick of some kind of miasma in the air.
Well, thank goodness I was a little better protected than I usually am.
Oh. You poor soul. I can't believe that I did that. What can I do? What can I do to make it up to you?
No. These things happen. We're in obscure times here, my friend Tim.
My heart is racing, I must tell you.
I don't doubt. I don't doubt. Well, let's just be happy that everything is good.
Oh, very good. On that, I think I need to get back to Thordian gang.
Okay.
It is round 20. We are 2 minutes into the dungeon.
You know I love you, Brad, right?
Oh, Derek, you know I don't. If you killed me on that one shot, I would be perfectly happy. I hope you realize that too, right?
I roll.
All right, I am back. It is round 20. You've been exploring the dungeon for 2 minutes. Thordy. Whew. I would like Ziggy and Clobber and everyone else who's been assisting you to make dexterity checks or disable device rolls. And then, Thordy, I would like you to make a disable device roll.
With whatever bonus there might be.
Yeah, so far we're up to a +4.
How do I do this?
Just make a dexterity check.
Okay, but I guess how do I roll?
Oh,
I haven't done this for.
Oh,
/R space 1d20 plus whatever your bonus is.
that is one way to do it.
20 plus.
Whatever your bonus is.
Boom.
/R 1d20 plus bonus.
14.
that was a good practice roll. Now do the real
No,
one.
that's fine. So
No, I needed a 10.
that gives you a +6.
I needed a 0
I
or
rolled
higher.
a 5.
So
Oh, come on.
now it's actually over here, Lauren, this whole time, but that's okay. I forgive you.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys were on this side of the tunnel, but you guys pry a hole out of the plug out of the hole, revealing a 10-foot by 10-foot square. Whoa.
Oh, that was a hell of a plug.
Yeah, it was.
No kidding.
It wasn't a 10 foot. It
All I
wasn't a
saw
10
this-
foot. It wasn't a 10 foot by 10 foot square. It's like it's 10 by 10 or 5 by 5. I'm sorry, 5 by 5, and then it's like maybe 6 inches thick.
Okay, so there's an opening
Yeah.
behind it, and what's in the opening? Is it a tunnel? Is it a room?
Snakes on a plane.
There you go.
Snakes on a plane?
It is a 5 by 5 tunnel that descends back into the complex. It's
Well,
unlit.
I
It's square. It's 5 by 5.
I will let everybody know that we have a tunnel. It would be nice if the other two yahoos would join us so we could all go through this together. I will
That
look
plug,
into
'cause
the
that's-
tunnel and see if I see any traps.
That's actually going to end your turn, but you can check it out
okay,
next
sorry.
turn. That's okay.
I will do that. Thank you.
And that was you and Clobber and Ziggy. It is back to Tragul.
Woohoo!
Oh, detect
I'm
alignment.
back. It's Tragul's turn.
Oh,
So I'm. Right.
okay. We've got a very seriously interesting moment here.
We really have.
Uh
And the interesting thing, we've had a generally unobserved interesting moment as well.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. This is brilliant. So, I'm gonna say, all right, Tim. I don't really buy what you're selling me. You got one chance here to say you're going to not pull that crap again.
Well, let's. I can see you're a more formidable than I first expected by your dim-witted antics.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say this: we could either work together or work against.
Now, and you do remember what I had said earlier about the rest of the party, right?
Yes, but
So
I must admit I found you to be rather dim-witted and unintelligent.
well,
Up to this point, that's why I thought I could pull that on you. But
tell you what,
we could either have it out now and see who's the better man, or yes, go by what you mentioned earlier. I would be willing to try that.
I think that is our much better route, because we will both be at a massive advantage.
Well, good.
So, are you willing to put this episode aside until it's needed, possibly, and continue on?
Well, I think in an all-out toe-to-toe brawl, I would be at a disadvantage. So yes, I will give you my word.
I think an
Okay.
all-out toe-to-toe brawl, I'd be at a disadvantage, so I give you my word.
I'm just gonna
to the point where it comes necessary, we shall be allies.
that's all I'm asking for. Is if I know I can count on you to have my back in moments when we might need it with the rest of those idiots out there. I am good. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Then let's grab this freaking gargoyle arm, throw it through the black pit in front of us, and see what happens.
Okay. And if we find anything, I have a pouch, a few things up my sleeve that we could pass on to the group that might weed them out a little.
That would be lovely. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to ask you to walk in front of me.
We'll walk side by side.
Side by side works. Oh, I am truly enjoying our little jaunt here with you, Tim. I can't think of another person I'd rather be in here with right now. So, I'm going to pick up the arm, Aaron, and then when it is, well, no, I'm going to ask Tim to pick up the arm, and when it is, and I'm going to delay, and when it is his turn, I will move forward with him, side by side towards the blackness.
Very good.
Up.
All right, I'm back.
A plaque.
Oh,
It's getting deep
Okay.
in the penalty box. Dan takes the rope and ties up a sheep. He now has a sheep on a rope, which isn't as entertaining as a fly on a rope, but it is something on a rope.
Little does he know, if he'd put soap on a rope, he could make 1 million gold.
So you want me to let it go now?
Just halfway.
Lead them over to this hallway and try to get them to move into it. Don't go in yourself.
Okay. It is your turn, Fred.
I will lie down into this hole and deposit my sheep into the tunnel. Well, actually, I can't do that quite yet, but I will fly down there and I will make that known that that's what I plan to do.
I wonder if you're going to get interest on that sheep, considering you're making a deposit.
Not in today's economy.
That's probably true.
Lucky, you're still holding a rope.
Is there any way to get down there with this rope? I can't. How do I climb down? Or I guess
How do you
the
climb
question,
a rope?
I don't know. Was ever exactly.
If you'll wait a moment, I will.
I honestly
will
thought
step
we
into
secured
this.
that with a python. Did we not secure that with a python weeks ago?
Probably. It sounds like something.
If you wait until
I have both.
get into this place, I will hold the rope and you can climb down it.
Lucky, you could use your turn to secure it with a python.
I do that.
Very good.
I did that 2 rounds.
You did that 3 rounds ago.
I did that 3 rounds ago. Yeah.
What would you like to do this round?
Is there room on the rope to go down? Are we in the hole, or is there a sheep dangling from the?
Well,
in
the
front of the
guy
hole?
Fred is flying in front of the hole holding a sheep.
And he can't see in the rope, right?
About to make on you go actions. He is not on the rope. Thordy is dangling at the end of the rope you just secured in front of the pit.
Okay. All right.
Ziggy is also dangling next to the rope, or next to the pit, on a rope that is secured.
Did the plug fall out, or is it on a hinge of some sort?
It's on a hinge.
Ah.
The only thing I would like to amend to your statement is I am not on the rope, I'm holding the rope, and I am flying.
When you pried it out, Lauren, you pried out a latch that is not designed to operate from this side.
Oh. Okay.
We're going
All right,
into the outdoor.
So I was gonna say we found the exit. All right. I am going to delay and wait to see what happens when they toss this sheep in, or the guys that are dangling, because there's no reason for me to jump down there. And whoever pried it open has the first chance of going
The
in.
party is fucking split at this point.
I'm going to give him that.
Okay.
So I delay.
Okay. Okay.
Man of principle.
That's right. Paladin for you.
I'm just glad it's not Tim.
Hey, Tim's back in turn order.
He is. He's
Makes
now
it
out of the penalty box.
He's not dead yet.
Oh,
All right.
there was another penalty box within the penalty box.
happy.
Right.
I'm so happy.
There, it's up there, up on.
Yeah.
I'm back. It is now the time for my 2 friends to proceed together.
Okay.
Hang on one sec.
I'm just sharing that with you in good faith because it's fun.
Yes. No. Fabulous. Okay.
Ian was my partner in crime before I met you.
Okay. We are going to.
So we're walking together, and it's
Yes.
basically
Side by side.
okay. And I'm grabbing the arm.
Yep. And
Okay.
when we're going to head towards that blackness.
All right. So he's already touched the arm, right? You've touched it and thrown it.
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, by all
Other than-
accounts, the gargoyle's arm is a broken stone arm with a depression.
Okay. Ooh. Yikes.
Yep.
So we need to go here,
Yeah, we need
Yep.
to head down that corridor.
and then down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go.
That's rough. It looks like this.
Tragul is
where?
that's right in front, right
What's-
where Brad pinged.
Are we supposed to see this green spot up here?
That's Tragul's HP bar.
Yep.
Oh, it is. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So right here is the inky blackness that neither of our lights appear.
Yes.
That's right. It ends in a brick wall that's 5 by 5, and there's a 3-foot perfect sphere of inky blackness on the wall there, in the center of
Right.
the wall.
So I have some silk rope, Tim.
So that's a movement. Can I hold the gargoyle arm and hold it up to the hole and shove it through without touching the inky blackness?
Yeah, if you're careful. You're careful, right?
Yeah, very careful.
Very careful. Okay. So basically, if I'm understanding this correctly, you've got one end of the gargoyle hand, right? And you're pushing it through the inky blackness on the wall.
Yeah, but I'm not holding it when it touches the inky blackness. Like I get it up as close as I can and then just shove. And pull my hand back.
But you're not going to do it super hard so that it doesn't go all the way through,
right? It's just to kind of let it land in there is the amount of force that I'm.
So envision Doctor Strange with the Black Dwarf's arm when it gets cut off in the last Avengers movie.
Okay, so you do so, okay, and when it falls, like when you drop it, it's half in, half out, roughly so. When you let go of it, you see that it kind of wobbles a bit on the edge of the blackness. It does kind of a pivot rotate thing, and then it falls back out of the hole. And then lands on your side on the floor.
Completely whole?
Completely whole. But it's like it, like I said, it was like, yeah. I don't know. I'll answer more questions, but I don't know how to describe it better than that.
Right. So it didn't like.
Did it look like it got pushed back before it actually got into it, or
no? There was no obvious repelling force. It was, it was the.
Did it look like it tried to do something? Like you said, it kind of shook, or.
Well, no, it So it made the motion of okay. So an arm is basically a cylinder, right? So it's kind of rounded on the outside. And the edge of the hole is round. It rolled along the edge of the hole because you dropped it and it wasn't being, the force of it dropping kind of caused it to roll on the edge of the hole, and you see it kind of tip towards in the hole, and then the inertia of this end rolled up the side and it lifted, and then it's heavier. You realize it was heavier on this side of the hole than the other side of the hole. So then it just kind of flipped back down out. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, we lost him.
Hello?
We're having technical difficulties, folks.
Derek?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think we lost you, Derek.
Can you hear me now?
Well,
yes.
Yes. Can you hear us?
Sorry, I think I accidentally pushed mute and I couldn't figure out how to unmute it.
We can hear you the whole time.
No, because we could hear you the whole time, yeah.
Right, I think I muted you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So basically, long story short, it rolled out because of physics.
Yeah.
Because
you didn't push it far enough in, so the majority of the weight was still outside of the hole and it just kind of flopped backwards. Is that generally correct, Aaron?
That's generally correct, and I guess since you're smart lads, you can figure that hole must be kind of a narrow lip because there's nothing that the end was resting on when you pushed it through.
Okay.
Right? It was able to freely swing on the 3-foot hole in the 5-foot space. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a poll on the other side, but we've been at it about 2 hours. Are you too good for a third?
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
Can we have a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break.
Maybe restart it right up at 10.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
That would be good for me. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but he is very unhappy.
All right, we're back from break here, and it is Tragul's turn where we left off. We've got the Tim threw the arm in. It kind of ricocheted out, fell on the floor.
Tim, I told you we needed to tie the rope on first, so I will tie a rope onto the arm and try and pitch it through.
Okay, you tie a rope on the arm and pitch it through.
And
You feel it fall on the other side, and you feel vibrations up the taut rope as it falls onto something.
So I'll say, Tim, it didn't disintegrate. Mind you, it wasn't living tissue, but but I have a good feeling about this. I strongly encourage you to walk through on your next turn.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my friend. I thought we had made a partnership here.
Well, we could go through together. I am willing to take that chance with you.
Now, it's only a 3-foot hole, so this could get interesting. I'm just going to leave you two up to the logistics as I go back to Thordy at the top of round 21.
We will spoon.
Spoon.
We will not spoon.
So I got to tell you guys, I left that channel. The last comment before I left is, "We will not spoon."
See, we're missing the good stuff
just
now.
To give you guys some context. So
the two of them wandered off to be alone. Okay.
As much as you try, now that we have this plug open, we're not going to run back into the other room now.
So it is Thordy's turn at the top of round 21. You've been adventuring for 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
I will be looking into the hole for traps using my wonderful dark vision and my stone cutting, and then I will move in if I feel it is safe.
You feel that it is safe.
Then I will move to the end of my vision. I'm assuming that is... Oh, look at that. I see more hallway.
You do.
And continue to look for traps as I move forward.
Very good.
I don't know how far I may move.
You may... you look for traps, and you moved over here. You continue to move, but you can't move down this hall while looking for traps. You could... You could stop.
Then I will stop there and continue looking for traps on my next
turn. Very good. That's what I thought you were going to say.
I'm all about finding things that'll kill me before they find me.
Ziggy.
Let's see. Oh, well, I can't see anything.
Ziggy,
there is a hole down here that turns downward.
Crawled into a dark hall.
Oh wow. I have.
I think you should go first. If you know what I mean.
Boo. Boo! So this is beyond my capability of sight.
Thordy is not emitting light, and there is no light in the hallway.
I do emit light, so be a little bit down the hallway, but not much, probably.
You do emit
Your
light?
glowing personality does not qualify.
Yeah, I have a ever
burning torch.
I have that spell cast on an item I have.
Oh, light?
No, ever burning torch spell, ever burning flame spell.
Continual flame.
Continual flame. Yep.
Is that 30? Is it 30/60 or 20/40?
I believe it's 20. It's whatever ever burning torch is. So.
24, 624.
Okay.
So I get to see things then.
Yeah, that should have lit things up a little bit for you, hey?
Yeah.
Less than you would think.
Probably. You're going to have a hard time seeing down that hallway from the angle of light being provided.
Well, I mean, it hasn't done anything on my screen. It's still the same level.
Do you see more? Do you see more or less?
The exact same as before.
Okay. All right. Well, Fred is emitting light.
I guess I better emit my own light then, so I can Because I still can't see anything.
Okay, so you cast light spell or something?
Yeah, let's see what I got.
Ziggy finds out what he has.
Spirokeet.
You like searching through your packs for gear, or?
I'm looking. I'm thinking about my spells.
Okay.
And I can't. I don't seem to find anything.
Okay.
Oh, what is that? Nope. Okay. Do you think it's just that I can't see around? 30?
I've moved you. Can you see any better?
I can only see like a 5-foot space.
Yeah.
Do you have other people's can see my light turned on?
I do have other people that see your light turned on. And I have you emitting 20 foot of bright light and another 20 foot of dim light. And I've got your little balls here are also emitting light.
If you move him down the hall, like around the corner, can he see? I'm wondering if it's
No, I've
just
done
being
that.
blocked.
I moved him in front of you, see? You can like see him like Thordy,
So-
you can see him in front of you there, right?
But who's emitting light? Not Ziggy, right? Who's your
Oh.
light emitter? Move
So
the
he would
light
be-
emitter around the corner
Yeah.
and see if that changes anything. It could be that he just can't see the light going around the corner.
Or move one of my light balls around the corner.
Oh, hey, I see something now.
There you go.
So it was.
Yeah, so he's just not providing enough light for you to see around the corner, which doesn't surprise me.
We don't have a prism to bend the light.
Right.
You got a mirror?
I don't like the look in a mirror. It scares me.
We don't like looking at you either.
You don't even know what I look like, so how do you know?
I'm just messing with you.
Okay. So
Well, I'm going to ask if someone would be so kind as to move their light balls through the hall.
And
there
by
you
someone
go.
you mean me.
By someone you mean him. Clobber, what do you do? You're a dwarf, you can see this stuff. You're still
Yep.
out of the pit.
I want to join the crowd in the tunnel.
Okay.
So let's see. I can move 5 forward, then climb down a rope. How far do I have to climb down?
It's 10 feet, and you move at a quarter your move on the rope, so it's 40 foot of movement to climb down the rope, so it's 45.
Heck, as a monk, I could probably just jump it.
You probably could. You want to make me an acrobatics check? What's the worst that could happen? 3d6 damage?
No, I'll just slide down the wall to the little ledge and then in.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll climb down a rope.
Okay.
So let's see or give me one full action of movement and put me in the tunnel.
Okay. What do you do
Okay.
for your second action?
All right, so there's Ziggy. Looks like they're on top of each other.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm not
I
that
see.
kind of dwarf.
Ziggy is small, but he's kind of squeezing in the space he's standing in.
But all dwarves are that kind of dwarf.
Little do you know.
I'm just going to move over to this space and start peeking around the corner, helping Thordy look for traps.
Excellent. What we need is a valorous paladin to lead us.
That can see.
Wouldn't
That
that, be
would be
nice? All right. You gaze down, helping Clobber or Authority look for traps. Dan now is going to be letting his sheep go. The one that's tied to the rope, right?
Yep.
This is just kind of push it in there.
Yep.
All I know is we're not sneaking up on anything.
which could be bad. Ooh, what was that?
Sheep disappears.
All right.
Hey, GM,
Yeah.
Fred is in the other room, correct?
Yes.
And I am in this room, and
Who's in
Ginger
there?
is. Who's Ginger?
Ginger.
No,
is-
Fred's in this room.
Fred's in.
Fred's in with us.
Yeah.
Fred
Okay.
is in the flying in the pit holding a sheep.
Okay. So Tim and somebody else is in the other room. We were just discussing, could one of them delay so that they're next to each other in initiative order so you don't have to jump back and forth?
They are now.
Oh, they are now? Okay, sweet.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Continue.
Yeah, that happened.
Jump in the pit.
That happened organically.
Excellent.
So anyway, Dan let the sheep in there. The sheep went through and disappeared. And the rope goes slack. And he pulls the rope back, and the rope is a perfectly tied loop where he had it on the sheep. No sheep in the middle.
Ah. Interesting.
It is. He says, "Well, I wasn't expecting that." It's Fred's turn.
Yes, I recommend that you don't go down there to try to retrieve them. You could probably leave now, Dan. And I will deposit my sheep into the tunnel here.
He deposits his sheep before he leaves. And it wanders this way and disappears.
Well, that done it.
Sorry about the horrible static there. I had to hit my faulty mute button to avoid you hearing me cough directly into the mic. No one needs to hear that.
Right?
No worries.
No
And-
problem.
And I will move my balls of light down around the corner.
Thank you.
Very good. Lucky you've been delayed. It is your turn. Do you climb down the rope?
Was it a what kind of action was it for me to deposit the sheep in there? Sorry.
It'd be a standard action.
Standard action. And
So move,
another.
move the. Yeah,
Okay, so I'd be
Yeah.
in here.
right.
Okay.
Yep, and the sheep's in there.
Hey, Lucky, you might be muted.
I'll tell Dan to throw me down my rope before he leaves.
Right on.
Sounds
Todd.
like Lucky's still delaying.
Okay. I'm gonna go see them then.
Hey, can you tell him to step on it?
I will do my best, okay?
In the world that he gets taken to, that's always magical. So we'll finish that up in a minute.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hi.
Yes,
How are
sir.
ya?
Good.
Something unexpected has come
Okay.
up. There is a very distinctive bleating of a sheep coming back down from the tunnel behind you.
From the tunnel behind us.
In the way you came.
Oh.
So not from in front of us.
Not from in front of you. There is a sheep bleeding behind you.
All right, Tim, I think we should go and see if there's anything other than the sheep there. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go look.
Because it could be my friend, could be my sheep.
I am not going down that tunnel. No, I not at this point. Let's go back.
The one through the blackness or through
Yeah.
the tunnel towards the sheep. Okay.
No, that's not going to happen.
So,
All right, so-
that's not going to happen. So you guys walk back, and there's a sheep standing there where you guys appeared before.
Well, they finally got the sheep through. That's obvious.
The drover finally did his job, damn it. But I don't think it's my sheep. I'm a little sad, and
Let's kill the sheep and scare them.
I'm thinking nobody's coming through if the sheep comes out back dead.
Dude, and I just like gut it.
Yep. Because we don't see any way. I mean, it just we heard it.
Yep.
There's no shimmering in the wall or anything else.
Negative Ghost Rider. There's just a sheep standing here.
Tim, we're stuck here until these idiots finally make their way.
Right. Let's explore this gargoyle more.
All right, let's. I'm gonna give it, just a massive, serious search all around the base. If we move it, tip it over. Screw it.
Okay.
I'm tipping the gargoyle over.
Yeah, let's start fiddling with it.
The gargoyle is firmly affixed to the floor.
Okay.
What's your strength, Tim? Are you pretty strong?
The gargoyle is like...
No.
Yeah, remember the gargoyle standing there like palms up. 3 palms up. Yeah.
Well,
So
we've
you found
got
something,
one...
right?
I'm sorry?
You did find something, correct?
Yeah, I got that invisible gem. I mean,
Is it really invisible?
yeah. I hold out I'll grab it out of my pouch and hold it up to me. Here it is.
It looks like he's pulling the squishing your head maneuver, right? He's just got his fingers clamped around nothing.
What if you throw the gem into the blackness?
Wait, what blackness? The one where we put the arm through?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Aaron, before we
maybe it's a clue.
Before we ran to the sheep, would I have been able to pull the rope through back and see if the arm came through?
Yeah, absolutely. The arm comes back.
Yeah. All right. Tim, I honestly think, we could try putting the invisible gem back in one of the other arms. My fear is this thing will come alive. Somebody did this previously, chopped the arm off. But it'd give us something to do other here than play with our little sheep friend.
Right. Let's put the sheep in. Okay. The gargoyle. The gargoyle has its arms out, right?
Yeah.
Put the sheep in the gargoyle's arms.
Or remember, we might try throwing the sheep through the black hole.
There you. Yes.
This poor sheep is gonna get it. All right, we're gonna take.
We drag the sheep down to the hole.
Then we're gonna tie a rope around it, throw it through it, and pull it back.
Oh yeah, I grab it by the scruff and drag it down there.
Okay. You guys get a hold of the sheep, and that's pretty much the end of your turn. But good.
Okay.
You've got a plan.
We have a plan.
You have a firm hand on the sheep.
I can't believe these wusses.
It is round 22. I will be back with you at the bottom of the round.
Oh my god.
Gentlemen.
I'd rather have the meat.
Woohoo!
Where?
Prove it.
All right. So this is where y'all are. It is round 22, and it is Thordy's turn.
Okay, Thordy will once again look for traps and move down the hallway if he feels it's safe to do so.
You look for traps down the hallway, and it appears safe.
Okay, then I will move to the end of the hall.
Action. All right. The hallway. It's hard to show it on my map. Okay, but the hallway actually goes 10, 20, 20 feet down, further out this way, Lauren, that I really can't show you.
Okay.
And it turns to the south again, so it keeps zigzagging south.
Okay, I'm assuming looking is a move action.
Yeah, actively perceiving was a move action, then you move, so it'd be the end of your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can only get to here anyway.
Okay. I wondered
I'm
about
done.
that, actually. Okay, good. Ziggy.
Here's a weird question. Is there some way I could intercept or harness one of these floating lights? Some sort of...
They are under Fred's mental control.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to. Let's see.
So if you grab one, it's like grabbing his mind.
Oh, hold on now. Dang it. I can get. That's my full amount of movement. It's dark again.
It is. You've run away from your lights. But okay, so yeah, it is dark for you. You're just kind of standing on the edge of the darkness, waiting for the lights to catch up. Clobber.
All right, I'm not so afraid of the dark, so it's 10. So that's one movement. Right. Do I see any traps from what I can see from that point?
Yeah, you spend your second move action thoroughly perceiving the rest of the hall in the corner, and you detect none.
All right, still looks good, Thordy.
Dan tosses you your rope down, Fred, and says, "Well, good luck to you then. Don't die horribly like that lady with the face. That was disturbing."
Yes, it was quite sad. Best of luck to you, Dan. I hope that you do not die horribly either on your way back.
Oh, I shall be fine, and once I get back, I'll have enough coin to buy all the prettiest sheep I want.
I love how that's probably how people just always say goodbye to each other. Like, oh, it's good seeing you again, Jim. Don't die horribly on your way home.
That's right. So he's like, I'm gonna take the rest of the sheep with me.
Dan, don't leave yet. Leave yet.
I'll wait for you down here. What do you want with me?
Well, I was hoping that once I climb down, you could toss the end of the rope down to me so I don't lose my rope.
Oh, I suppose so. I will wait then.
Thank you kindly.
Fred.
Don't die. Horribly.
This is
lucky you've
this
been
is
on delay.
awkward. I already said goodbye.
Lucky you've been on delay. Why don't we just say that happened when you came out of delay and you're going immediately after him?
Ooh, what?
Yeah, you weren't here when we were talking to you earlier, so we just said you're still delaying.
Oh!
So yeah, you've come off delay and you do that. Like you climb down, and
Did I miss? Okay.
and you get your rope back.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
And then it's
Sorry.
Fred's turn.
I must have been on mute or something. Okay.
I'll leave the sheep there for the moment, because I have faith it won't commit suicide. Move down to the end of the hallway. Move my lights down about 50 feet or so. And I will also perceive for, not traps necessarily, just anything that looks out of the ordinary. Inconsistencies, whatever.
Give the hallway a good looky-loo.
Yeah.
Ziggy, you've got light to see now, but that's what I was explaining to Lorne. My map is like kind of messed up here. There wasn't a good way to do it. The hallway continues 5, 10, 15 feet, and then turns south.
Okay.
And you can see that with the light.
All right. So back to Tim then, huh?
Yeah, I guess it is, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back with you.
And D&D game.
Yeah.
Alright, Tim. Oh, are you guys admiring my basic Redbox game?
We were
Yes.
we were praising your name.
For the record of the recording, my Redbox D&D game in Mystara is a lot of fun every one Sunday a month.
Yes,
People should look me up. I'm probably the only Redbox D&D game going on one Sunday a month on Roll20, so I'm easy to find. Give me a shout out. Anyway, Someone will probably be in the YouTube channel later explaining that there's actually 500 Redbox D&D games.
I'm sure there will be, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is the Tim and Tragle show. What are you guys up to? You guys are heading back with the sheep. You got the sheep.
You're taking the sheep and throwing them through the hole.
We drag that sheep down there.
So
But we're going to tie a rope to him first.
Okay, so you guys
Before we...
tie a rope to it, throwing through the hole. You can feel the sheep is on the rope fighting. Like, not fighting, but the sheep is through the hole. You can hear it on the other side of the inky blackness, though you cannot see it.
Can we pull it back?
Maybe next turn.
All right. One thing we need to do, Tim, if we decide to go through here, we have to leave a note for everybody else it's safe to go through.
Or that it's not. Anyway.
Oh, that's evil. You're the GM. You're not supposed to be evil.
Oh, yes, I am. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here, then I'll be back, because we're at the top of round 23. And we find out at the bottom of the round whether the sheep survives the trip back.
We're moving.
All right, guys. I'm going up to the next channel.
Inspect them close up.
I'm back. Thordy.
Okay, so I will also be looking not only for traps but secret doors. I should have mentioned that earlier. So I will go around the corner and be looking for those things as I progress forward.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can actually go. You'll have to. You'll have to.
What's your movement rate? I'll take you through.
It's 40.
5, 10, 15.
Rhymes with 40. 40. Yeah.
40, 30.
40, 30.
Lordy, 40, 30. 40's 40.
Yeah, there's definitely some interesting light things happening.
Okay, Thordy. So you come out on the other side of my imaginary hallway. I'll have to picture that basically. If I draw it, can you guys see? No, you can't. Okay.
It's quite all right. It's hallway as far as we can tell, right?
Yeah, it's just hallway. It goes 20 feet forward, 5 foot down, and comes out where you're standing. And then it goes 5 foot further forward, Thordy, and just stops at the end of a wall.
Okay, so secret doors are... I'm thinking there must be a secret door that we've missed. So I will begin searching for that and let everybody else know that there's a dead end here, and I don't believe there's a dead end in this area, so there's got to be a secret door. So I'll examine all 6 sides, floors, ceilings, walls.
Very good. I will get back to you. That'll be on... You looked down the hallway and then moved, so I'll get back to you next turn.
Yeah, that's all good. I just wanted to say that was what I was doing.
That's what you're doing. That's great. Awesome. Ziggy. He says he thinks there's a dead end down here, but it's probably not a dead end. He's searching for a secret door.
Well, I'm going to do a smart thing, I think, and just wait for my light source to
I was wondering when you were going to delay for the lights instead of charging ahead and then letting the lights catch up to you. I mean, that's the smart thing to do, but I'm going to let you do you, you know?
I attack the darkness.
Okay.
I'm going to rip out my eyeballs so I become one with the dark.
Yes, Cthulhu, Reveille, a thog. Clobber.
Since I've heard Thordy saying it's a dead end and look for other ways, I'm going to first look at everything I can see here.
Okay.
And look for any sort of hidden doors or, odd markings, anything.
Okay. That seems okay. You don't seem to find anything out of the ordinary in the stretch of hallway.
All right.
And then
did that go to the corner all the way back to Fred or no?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to move down to around the corner, even though it doesn't open up the light.
Right.
And I'll prepare to...
What's your speed?
40.
40.
Dwarven monk speed. Woo! So that's well within my speed.
Okay, you are basically at the corner of the next hallway here, but we can't actually put you there right now. With
No,
that
I
said,
figured I'd stay right where I went. I wasn't going to do the full movement.
oh, you weren't gonna do the full movement? You didn't want to?
No.
Because you can see because of dark vision.
Right, but at this point I'm going to prepare to examine this hallway for
Oh,
stuff.
understood. But you know Thordy walked down there, but okay.
Yes, but he could miss stuff.
It's true. This is true. Okay, so at this point, Dan leaves the dungeon. Good job, Dan. Dan survives. He got his pay. He got his pay and went home. He may win this tournament.
Yeah,
I will mail Dan his book.
All right.
Dan counts as me, I think. So I mean,
All right.
All right. From what I see, I'm assuming it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. To the north, I just see
Wall.
like wall and wall and wall.
Yep.
I am going to head toward Fred, and I assume that I've heard the same other people say that's a dead end. And being the person I am, Lucky is going to move over and by Fred. I can't occupy the same space, but in that corner, again, check for secret passages, perception, look for, yeah, exactly. And then find the opening that we need to go to move on to the next spot. Oh, hey, there's a sheep.
Yeah, you brought a sheep with you, remember?
All right, yep.
Fred. Lucky, you look all around, and you don't see anything additional besides a really long hallway with Fred's dancing lights at the end of it.
All right.
okay, I will move down around the center of the hallway and do another perception check.
Okay. You eye you perceive the hallway very thoroughly, examining for any irregularities or dangers, and find none.
All right, and then I'll have my lights over on the corner.
Okay. We'll have some light here, and some light here, and some light here. Very good. Your lights have entered that section of tunnel. Ziggy.
Okay, so I'm going to try and perceive.
Okay.
Now I have my Eyes of the Eagle on now, so that's an additional +5 competence bonus.
Good to know. You search all down this hallway, and you find nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Then I'm going to check one more time. I'm going to use both turns perceiving. Just in case.
Okay. You make darn sure there's nothing wrong.
Alright, this area is clear, boys.
Secure. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm going to go see what the other guys are doing in the penalty box. All right,
And
gentlemen, are we going to retrieve a sheep or what?
we are going to retrieve a sheep.
Please, please, please.
You guys give a big O yank on the rope, and you messily drag a sheep back.
Messily in that it's
Just
hard.
hard. It's hard because you can tell
Yeah.
the sheep, like, it felt like you had to drag a sheep up a wall a little bit to get it to go through the hole. Like, there was a moment where the sheep was complete dead weight on the rope.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So remember the poem, Tim. There's 2 entrances in pits. So I wonder if we go through there, if we'll be a pit and we can find our
All right.
fellow future dead mates.
I will let you crawl through the hole next round.
So, okay, but you've got to tie a rope to me
Okay.
so that I can get back through, because I have the feeling it might be.
Right.
situation.
I say this while lighting a cigarette.
You're not inspiring confidence now, Tim. I gotta tell you.
Blow it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. I think we have our plan.
Okay, we'll see what we do next round then. You guys get the ropes all ready this round too. Between
Yes.
you, and you're ready to execute next round. Okay, we're going to round 24. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh my God, this is going to be interesting.
I was
Dodo.
All right.
Right,
We are
if I
back.
see
It's
it.
the top of round 24, and it is Thordy's turn.
Thordy will once again very carefully using his stone cunning and perception check all the surfaces, doors or ceilings, walls, and floor, working his way back slowly, looking for any sort of secret door.
Absolutely. Thordy, you find a secret door right here.
Oh, that's useful. Thank you.
What's that? What'd you say there, Thordy?
I found a secret door over here.
All right.
Is do I have any actions remaining to me? I don't know how many times I had to roll to see said secret door.
So there is how many actions do you have left? You perceived it. It's a move action, so you have a standard or a move.
I would like to see if the door is locked, trapped. Not necessarily in that order.
Okay. Sure. You look all about the secret door for traps, and you do not find any.
Okay. Does the door have an obvious latch that I can open?
Not an obvious one, but a secret one that you found.
Okay. Is it locked?
It does not appear to be locked.
All right. I will wait for the rest of my compatriots to get to a point where we can actually potentially go in together.
Makes sense. You're kind of out of actions too, which works. Awesome. But you found a secret door at the end of your...
Yeah, you know.
Clobber.
Team-oriented.
I'm going to move up next to Thordy. Since I can't see him, would you be so kind?
I would love to.
All right. So that's just one move action. And Thordy, you were not able to open the door yet?
I did not open the door, no.
All right. Can you show me where the handle is?
Right there.
All right. Can I open the door?
I think that's possible. Yeah, you
Well, then
squeeze in
I
next to
open the
Thordy.
door.
You squeeze in next to Thordy and you open the door.
Trusting you that there's no traps.
Did I say there were no traps? You trust me for that?
You're a dwarf.
I can tell from here there's no traps.
Yeah.
Now, technically, you can't choose to end your turn on the same square as someone else. So,
Unless you're two sizes smaller
yep.
or larger.
I can pretend I'm unconscious if that helps.
So
We're dwarves in the tunnel. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
So are you saying that he can't move up and open the door?
I don't know.
To wait
It's
for
up to
Thordy
your
to do it?
description. That's
Right.
your discretion.
I think he could open the door and go through it if he had the movement.
Yeah, is that your choice? Will you open the door and go through if it's possible?
One step in.
Okay.
Here's where I die.
2-meter step.
That's interesting because all of a sudden my map went completely white.
Yeah, I got you moved out.
Oh, I see.
It's
Okay.
all good now. I'm dealing with a lot of different.
Oh, it opens up a little bit.
Penalty box.
So, this is a miserable 10-foot square iron cubicle. It appears to have absolutely no means of egress except for the ones you've come in. It's bare of all but dust except for 3 iron levers, each about a foot long.
Hmm.
No.
Well,
Maybe I'm getting
that's the
some-
end of my action, so.
Yeah, each about a foot long. On the wall of the chamber.
No potential hint as to what they do, huh?
Oh, you're coming in through...
Yeah, we came in through the secret. Where's the normal way in?
Okay, wait.
I look up.
Okay. My bad on that. The secret door was not on... Oh. No. Yeah. Okay. For brevity, I'm just going to say you open it this way. I think this was actually supposed to be a one-more door, and it's in the ceiling of this room you're seeing.
I was looking up, so...
Yeah. So you guys opened a secret door in the ceiling.
Okay.
Nice.
And then Thordy helped me climb up.
Not necessarily willingly. You
No,
stepped on
I
the
mean,
wall.
not... I'm sorry. In the ceiling of the room that you just saw into. So it's in the floor of the tunnel you're in.
Oh, okay.
Like, you opened up a...
So they both fall through.
You opened up a secret hatch in the floor that is through the ceiling of this room right here.
I am
sewer
confused.
grate.
No, it's just the opposite of what we thought.
A manhole cover.
Initially.
Found a manhole cover, you open it up, and now you're looking down.
Okay, I got it. So he's
Okay.
below me now.
That's Clobber's underwear, Lucky.
Huh?
Yeah, Clobber's underwear, the manhole cover.
Okay.
All right.
Late.
So this room is kind of actually under Thordy, and there's still 3 levers. Right?
That is correct. There's still 3 levers down in that room.
And it's still the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fine. I'm not trying to do anything with the levers.
No, I just
I will
make
yell at
sure
that.
Lucky knows that he's up.
All right. So thank you for the heads up there. So all of this talking that I hear is coming. I look down south and there's Ziggy down in the corner. It looks like that's beyond Ziggy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to double move, or I'm going to hustle down to Ziggy, and I have 30 foot, so it's going to be a double move just to get to Ziggy, and then a couple steps to his left. But I can't see because it stops where Ziggy is. Do you have any move down there, or do you want to do that without falling into a pit?
What's your complement of movement?
I have 30, so I could move a couple steps beyond that. Let's see. Nice. Look. But I can't.
Oh.
This.
I'm curious. What is everybody's height in this tunnel?
Inside and outside of the tunnel, I'm 3 foot tall.
You guys also found
Oh,
a
I'm in the blackness now.
in the tunnel right here. You found also a secret door in the ceiling.
Ooh.
One goes both directions.
So this is a secret door on the floor. This is a secret door on the ceiling.
Hmm.
And in this room, we open up the secret door. There's also another thing. Let me see if I can find it here. there is one of the goats that Dan threw through the.
Oh.
Where is this?
Hey, I found dinner.
I assume he numbered them like on the sleep number sheet. Like, hey, this is 78.
So this is one of the goats the goat that just went through the portal.
Yes, one of them. But he put 2 through, and there's no sign of the other fellas. There's no sign of that sheep. But this,
Okay, so my
this
my
goat-
guess that it actually teleported you places is probably accurate. That
Randomly, eh?
I don't know.
looks
Okay.
like that.
They both went through the portal, and they're not both here.
Sir Deity,
Yes.
all I can see is Ziggy and myself.
Yeah, there's a
don't-
little funny thing. The hallway continues here,
Yeah.
here, and here. It goes 15 feet and then turns south, and I can move you
Okay.
if you want to proceed.
Well, I only have 5 more feet of movement from where I am.
Okay.
You see me? You see me just to the left of Ziggy?
Yeah, so you are standing here now.
Okay.
I just can't
Yep.
move you there right now, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Fair
No
enough.
problem. I was going to say I can't see anything else, so if you start describing something, it's like, I don't know. It's all blackness to me, so
Right?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, can you go ahead and move me, good sir, deity? I like
Well,
that
first
name.
it's Fred's turn.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Is the sheep alive?
Are you asking them that?
I'll ask that.
It's all covered in blood, but yeah.
No, it's not covered in blood. It's alive. It's fine.
Well, all right. I'll just move around. Go up the corner here and see what's going on.
Okay. You see that it, the
Okay.
quarter goes on and turns. You can see that right here. No, you can't see that. Okay.
Should I be able to?
Hmm?
Should I be able to see that?
No, because it's around a corner from you.
Oh, there's another corner somewhere.
Yeah, it basically goes here, 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 and then turns here.
Oh, but I just can't.
Yeah, and what you need to see is here, and it's around the corner from you. And that's where you're out of movement.
I think I have one more, but I don't even see where I can move from here.
Yeah, it would be here, and Lucky is standing there.
Unless
You are not taking up his square standing here, so it's fine.
Cool.
Okay. Siggy, now it's your turn.
I shall move at least to that corner of which you.
Okay, you are here.
And what do I see?
10, 20. Let's see if you see it.
Don't forget to add 5.
Adding 5. There we go. Yeah, so you see a secret door in the ceiling. Right above your head.
Guys,
Here.
this is another secret I found.
I think we have 3 choices to make.
2. There's
Oh, okay.
one that you've opened that goes down in here where you see the goat.
Is that where the levers are?
That's where the levers are. And then there's a secret door in the ceiling of the passage back here that is not open yet. And Ziggy's standing beneath it. And that is Ziggy's turn. Going over to Tim and Trey. We'll be back with you. Alright, guys.
Right.
What's the plan?
I think we are going to try tying the rope to the sheep.
Okay. Yeah, you guys tied. Okay.
Because
you
we
tied
already
the-
got a rope on it, so
Okay.
we're going to take the other rope. So So, Tim, are you strong enough to actually be able to pull me back out, do you think? I think I would be strong enough to be able to pull you back out.
I'm like, yeah, I could pull you out.
All right. Then you want to go or you want me to go? Because I think we need to keep one of us behind. We've got the extra weight of the sheep in case we try and fall too much.
Well, I'll let you.
Yeah. Mighty generous of you there.
I mean, I promise not to backstab you.
All right. Well, I am going to pull out a potion and drink it
Okay.
and leap through the hole with the rope tied to me.
Okay. You leap through the rope with the hole with the rope. Yeah.
You need another scotch, sir.
Have another tequila. No. Seriously. So I'm gonna fix your light because the bullseye thing just kind of makes me sad. Well, actually, I guess if I rotate you this way, it actually works pretty well for you. This room. Oh my goodness. So you are in a large room. The floor of this long, wide hall is inlaid with tiles and walls, and the ceilings are painted with figures, all of them, of animals and strange signs and glyphs. Humans and human-like creatures hold painted spheres, each of a different color from the next. You have climbed out of a gold-colored sphere. It's being held above its head by a naga. And I'll show you. I'll add you to the handout so only you can see it. It is in your journal.
Okay.
But basically, if you can see that, they're like
wait. I need to. So I've got handouts.
Yep.
So I click onto my newspaper like thing, right?
Yep. And look for handout 10.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Okay. So if you look at handout 10, you can see that.
Yep.
The wall is drawn up with different things, and there's different creatures holding spheres. The spheres are different colors. I've drawn the different colored spheres on the map for you.
Yeah, I see that.
See them. And I'm going to turn you this way. See the gold one against that wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just crawled out of it, and it's being held above its head by a naga.
Can I crawl back through?
Yeah.
All right, I will do that.
You've got the movement, so.
Yeah, I will crawl back through.
All right, you do so.
Tim, it's okay. We can survive this. It's a giant hall with a bunch of... I fell out of a gold-colored sphere held by a naga. Lots of other spheres in the room, lots of different colors. But we live if we go through it. I didn't see any of our dead meat friends, though.
Derek, you may be muted.
Well, good. I'm glad you survived. Makes life a little easier.
Yep. So.
Well. Okay, let's go through.
Tragel's out of movement. Do you just delay till next round, or do you go through?
I'll go through.
Okay. So again, you see the room I just described. I'll add you to the handout.
Okay.
Is handout 10 in your journal. You just crawled out of a Naga sphere, and you can see. So I'll give you all the descriptions. The orange sphere is held waist high by a mummy. The purple sphere is held at its feet by a minotaur. The bronze sphere is held waist high by a nymph. The gray sphere is held at the shoulders by an owlbear. The bright blue sphere is held at the feet by a sohagan. The white sphere is held above its head by a red slod. The turquoise sphere is held at the shoulders by a satyr. The scarlet sphere is held at its waist by a mind flayer. What's a mind flayer? A sphere is held at his feet by a Medusa. The pale blue sphere is held at its shoulder by a werewolf. The silver sphere is held at its feet by a four-armed gargoyle. The green sphere is held above its head by a half-orc. The yellow sphere is held at its shoulders by a falcon-headed creature. The pink sphere is held high above its head by Yuan Ti. The black sphere is held at its feet by a hydra. And the pale violet sphere is held at its shoulders by a Kuatoa. The red sphere is held at its waist by a skeleton. The buff sphere is held at its head by a white-bearded human wizard. And the indigo sphere is held above its head by a bat-winged woman. That's a mouthful.
And we come out of these spheres.
Yep, you just crawled through the black hole and came out the sphere.
But what are the spheres made of?
Do you touch it?
Well, I'm touching it to get out of it.
Well, you crawled through it. It didn't feel like anything.
So are we talking like a half sphere?
Is it just a circle or like a half globe?
There's circles on the wall, 3 foot in diameter.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a three-dimensional sphere.
Not a three-dimensional sphere. Although they
So
call them spheres, but yeah.
So I come out of a tube.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got an opaquely veiled opening.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What you're saying is I'm standing there, but I haven't gone through that opening.
Well, I put it on the floor, but it's actually on the wall. You're standing on the floor, and the sphere is to your left on the wall, where you're standing, Tim.
So you're now in a new room, separate from where I am.
You are.
So I've come out of the tube, and I'm standing in the room.
Yes.
And what's on the floor?
Just floor. I think it says the walls and ceiling and floor are painted with signs and strange glyphs, and then the human-like creatures holding the painted spheres are on
All
the
right,
walls.
I'll look for traps.
Okay. You thoroughly look around the room for traps.
So I have... What do I have? Trap spotter. So don't forget my...
I got that. So, Tim, pretty sure... that you see something alarming. Yes, you barely see it, but you make out that this orange sphere here, if you were to stand in front of it, it looks like something is gonna shoot out. A lot of somethings.
Physical objects or
physical
magical
objects. It looks like a mechanical trap of some sort, perhaps. You can see some sharp metal tips recessed into the wall and hidden.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess that would be my turn. I crawled through and I looked for traps.
Yeah, you crawled through and you looked for traps. And Tragel's done his turn. So top of round 25, I'll be back with you. This will probably be our last. This probably will end for the evening. Do you? Might as well go back together into one big happy room.
Yeah,
and
that'd
say
be
goodbye
good
for the night. Okay. So I'll meet you all up in general.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey.
It is the stop. It is the top of round 25. It is also our agreed upon stop time for the evening. Although I'm honestly feeling a little sad that not continuing on. But until next time, folks, we're gonna rock.
It's
Nice
next
progress this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was fun.
This has been a real pleasure to do this. Some really neat things happened tonight. You're all gonna have to go watch the video now, and it'll kind of spoil some things. But there was some really, really clever stuff going on tonight.
As long as we have your permission, I would love to.
Realistically, we shouldn't all go and.
Realistically, you should wait until the entire end and the culmination of everything before you watch it.
I think we should agree to not watch it till the end.
Yeah,
I agree not to.
Okay.
I will not watch.
Okay, you should not watch.
spoilers.
You should not watch until the end. Okay?
Yeah.
But
Damn it.
until next time, folks, you guys have a great evening. We're gonna see you next time, Tomb Raiders. I think that we will. It's been good things. So I really want to thank everyone who's been playing. I want to thank everybody who is watching us and streaming this thing on YouTube. Like I said, as I told you guys before, I'm going to the Paizo forums. I'm going to post this game up. Let some other people take a peek of it now that we've got a few episodes, and I hope they're really enjoying this too. So with that, I'm going to bid everyone an adieu until the next time we get together.
All right.
Goodbye.
All right. Good night.
R.I.P. Tally and Pippi.
What?